Welcome back into Sunbelt Media Days. Now I'm joined by Louisiana Ragin Cajuns offensive lineman Jax Harrington, also a product of the 337. They're from Erath, Louisiana. Thank you so much for your time and joining me, man. Off top, you had another year of eligibility and you decided to exercise it. What was your reason to come back and play for another year?
Mainly the first reason was I wasn't quite where I wanted to be with my draft stock, stuff like that. So I wanted to come back, raise that draft stock. But, getting so close to the championship last year, I had a great opportunity to come back, be the leader of this team, help them get that ring that, I've been chasing myself. So that's really why I came back.
I mean, knowing that some of that unfinished business is there on the table, how have you seen the guys in the locker room as a whole kind of embrace that mentality of, hey, we got there and that was great, but now we need to finish the job now?
Well, I think this year we're going in with the understanding that, nothing's going to be granted to us. No matter if we win all of our games, the next one could be a loss. So, we're really tacking it day to day. We really have the mindset that nothing's going to be given to us. We got to go out and earn it every single day. We can go 0-12 just like we can go 12-0, and that's the mindset that we're taking every day.
You're in the trenches there on the offensive line. Kind of how have you gelled with those guys or tried to come in and set the standard and the expectation as being one of the older guys as a returner coming there on the offensive line?
Well, first of all, I want to say we have a great group of offensive linemen, and they've given me a lot of respect as being an older guy. I have a lot of time beneath guys like Max Mitchell, Cyrus Torrance, Kevin Dotson, Robert Hunt. I've seen those guys, and the guys in our room right now know that. We've really come together. Me and George have so many years, so many snaps together. Caden Morrow is a gritty guy. He gets after it. I love that guy. Bryant Williams, he's looking to establish himself as the best left tackle right now in the conference. And Cooper Fordham is one of the smartest centers I've ever played with. So every day, we're taking steps, getting that gel, becoming 5 on the field, and yeah, it's gonna be fun.
You mentioned some of those guys that you named. Obviously, a few of them have playing experience there in the game, but for others that may have not have as many snaps, how have you seen them work to get situated in live game reps, one-on-one situations and things like that?
Yeah, guys like Cooper Fordham, Matt Broussard, that's coming up. Those guys have taken tremendous steps. I think Matt Broussard had the best spring out of anybody on our team. We're really building depth in the O-line room, and those guys are getting better every single day, and it's fun to watch.
The quarterback room looks a lot different this year. In years past, you've had a lot of experienced guys. Now you have guys that have less playing experience, so to speak. But how have you seen them kind of step up within the early parts of the quarterback competition to ultimately become what you guys want in a starting quarterback?
Yeah, first I want to say all 3 of those guys have made each other better. The competition that they're having, they're pushing each other to new standards, new heights of their play, and it's real fun to watch. But yeah, they're attacking it every single day. They're getting after. As an offensive lineman, my job is to make them feel as comfortable as they can. So building those relationships, getting tight, like I said, like a tight-knit group is all we need. So that's what we're working on right now.
And then also with the QBs, could you kind of speak a little bit about each one of them individually, what they bring to the table and what makes them, a potential great QB1?
Yeah, so, Walker I feel like he walks around with like a big play bravado. He wants to get after it. He has high energy. He feels like a spark plug to the offense. Daniel Beal, he gives me more Ben Woolridge vibes. He's very smart, plays the game methodically, slow it down. And Lunch can make the big time plays on his legs with his arm. He brings like a diversity of running pass to our offense that it's fun to watch.
Last question for you. You guys have the new stadium, Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium. How great is that going to feel for you playing there at the newly renovated stadium and also there being your hometown team?
I'm very excited. These plans for a new stadium were proposed to me whenever I was getting recruited here, and for a while, I never thought that it would happen. I'm so excited to play in this new stadium. I'm excited to see the whole city of Lafayette in that stadium. I'm excited for the good times that we're going to have in there.
That's been Ragin Cajuns offensive lineman Jax Harrington. Jax, thank you for your time.
No problem. Thank you.